Hey there everyone, Phantasm Knight. We're going to be playing more Somnium Files nirvanA Initiative. And I was just told that I need a fan because I'm complaining about the heat. That'd be reasonable, wouldn't it? Too bad, we're going to be playing in the sweltering heat. Okay, so last we left off, this area is locked. Meaning this is either... Well, if it's anything like the first game, it's either the main path, the true ending, or it's like the second to last ending, the one that you have to see right before you get to the main ending, which in the first game was the worst possible ending, I think. Okay, maybe not. It was pretty bad. I mean, the issue was mostly resolved, but there was a lot of sacrifices made along the way. Anyway, because of that, we have to go back to this branching point. Got to go through this again, and then once we get to the computer, we could type in something new. I got my glass of ice water, which I should be turning to iced tea. It's melting already, though, because of course it is. Alright, we're gonna skip through all of this because we've seen it like twice now. The first time we kind of messed up a little bit, but I mean that's kind of par for the course for this game. Run out of time, not knowing what to do.
You gotta.
Okay, get out. We're not gonna care about the eyeball ace. Maybe we'll find one. We'll click on it. And we do. Otherwise, we're just gonna rush through this. This whole sequence was disturbing. Where's the gas? Go! Shoot. Where do we go? I think we're hiding here.
Did I make it in time? What is that? It's gross.
It is gross.
It's
Alright, here, bring a light next time. So, we gotta remember to climb up on the poles, and the pipes. But for now...
Yeah.
Oh. I know this is a little side quest thing. I can't tell which one's supposed to be the crazy option here. Hold that for you? No, that's the brave one. Shouldn't that be the graveyard? If I get brave, I think I'll get the same options before, so let's not get that. Anyway, let's get back to this. Now, people trying to murder us. Pipe, where are you? There we go.
An air duct.
Jump on, right?
Iva, look. The gas isn't must. We open.
Skip through. Okay, he's gonna look for us again. Wait, hang on. Did I see an eyeball on the other side of the room? Wait, where's the pipe? Oh, there we go. I didn't adjust my mouse sensitivity, so the camera might be just a tad wonky, but we'll be alright. Oh, my mouse cursor is doing the... Okay, we'll worry about the mouse cursor later. Right now we have the regular mouse cursor.
Huh? Guess it was nothing.
Guess it was nothing, man. This is
You
annoying.
did it.
Oh, but it brought us right there. Okay, that works
One
out.
of those heart monitor things.
Yes. Oh, autoplay's off.
Yes, it monitors the electrical activity of the heart.
Can we do something with it?
Heart monitors monitor the activity of your heart. Huh. I wonder if... I kind of want to... I want to get this 1 second thing. I don't know what this actually
The
does.
monitor errors out, it'll get Chikara's attention.
Understood. I will try it.
Huh. No reaction.
I don't have a heart.
What are you, some kind of robot?
Basically. Let's find a different way.
Okay, that's fine.
A heart monitor.
Yeah, let's grab the 1/3. Why not?
The bot?
Like here?
Wind up, throw. Makes an error noise. Now we're gonna go investigate. Can we go right to the computer? I think so.
The PC should
Reuse it.
Alright, here's where we're gonna rewrite program, which apparently is somehow fast.
Rewrite the program and
This is a...
I can't let you get put through any more pain. I need to protect you, no matter what.
Alright, here's the branching point.
That rabbit must... You were so...
yeah, good sound.
Huh? It reset. What should I...
Do you remember
When my son was born, what did I say? An 8-letter word.
Okay, so I checked the VO, and there were 2 words that could come to
What
play,
can
but
that
I
word
didn't count the
be?
letters, so...
He has not noticed me, but we have no... Let's try it.
I'm just gonna type it in. Almighty. Okay, I figured. So he said that his son would be omniscient, which was a strange word, because omniscient means all-knowing. And then he said, or well, rather, Tokiko said that he said almighty. And the A was capitalized for some reason, like they're trying to call attention to it. Which I did not remember, actually. I had to go back and check it.
What is this?
Oh, zombie got deleted. And the bear.
what's going on?
That's definitely a female voice.
What?
Are you surprised? I'm surprised that they suddenly replaced the bear with like 30 different people, but I mean, they're obviously people. It obviously wasn't a teddy bear getting tortured. Especially because you start the stream strapped to a table. She was trying to uncover Chikara's experiments in order to protect children who went through what she did. Okay, now I don't know what to do. Inspect.
They're not moving.
Too much pain to move?
Is this?
Anesthesia?
Oh, jeez.
Another child over there.
Where?
They are slightly transparent, but odd. We cannot interact with them.
Jin and Terra seem almost like split personalities. Like, it was hard to tell. They made it sound like Jin kept coming down there to mock Terra as he was locked up down there. Or actually, is it possible that Terra is actually Jin's twin and he replaced Jin, but Tokiko still hasn't realized it? Like, you know, he was the unwanted child, but replaced the wanted one. Anyway.
This child is not moving.
He's moving a little bit.
My legs. My bones.
Chikara did this.
Yes, yes, he did.
Mizuki, that child is becoming a little more solid.
That child
They are.
is standing and watching.
Something is wrong with their breathing.
They're in pain.
Eesh. Okay, one more kid and then something's gonna happen.
They're even more clear now.
The more we investigate the child, the more tangible they become.
What is their relationship with the other children?
Tormentor and tormentee? Little thought there. They're becoming clearer. I get that clearer means more visible in this case, but... Oh yeah, well I mean it happened last episode, which is why I could name the title of this, but hey, welcome Lions. Basically someone that we thought was a good guy ended up shooting our other main character. Which is not her actually, she's just the support AI. She's literally an eyeball, most of the time.
It is not looking good.
I feel like there's a lot of heresy going on in this game. Right now we're in someone's dream world. Oh well. I'm certainly not as cheerful as this kid is.
What is going on with them?
This is only speculation, but there appears to be mental damage.
This is awful.
Yeah, I'm doing alright. I had something to rage about earlier, but I let all the rage out, and now the only thing I'm angry at
We
is
can
the heat.
interact with that child again.
We should take a look.
Yeah, most of this dream sequence was like trying to escape from various like crazy torture stuff. Like you start strapped to this table. Like this is someone else's dream. So you start strapped to this table, your hand, your wrist in this vice as it squeezes tighter and tighter. You get out, and the mad scientist in charge of this place comes searching for you, but he's walking erratically and he's all green, like some kind of cartoon zombie. When he fails to find you, he turns on the nerve gas to try and take you out. You break the pipe, he comes in again with a light this time, so you can't just hide in the locker or under a table. So you have to like climb up on here, hide from him there, and then he's like, "Oh, I can't find you? Then I will hurt them instead." And he basically starts torturing a giant teddy bear. Well, it was kind of obvious, but now we realize maybe it wasn't a teddy bear that was getting tortured. Anyway, let's figure out what their deal is.
There does not appear to be a problem.
There's plenty of problems here. If you're a kid in this room and there's no problem with you, you might be the problem.
Those children from earlier.
My guess is they were all Chikara's test subjects.
A valid guess.
How many children did he do this to?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Zombie. At least 4. Possibly
No.
way more.
This can't be happening. Chikara's experiment is almost complete.
This is the person whose dream we're seeing. We're not quite sure why she's wearing this upside down mask and walks around barefoot. She seems to have the same superhuman abilities as our blue-haired protagonist, who we also found out was the subject of experiments. In the first game, we're just like, oh yeah, she could just kick down a tree. Yeah, nothing weird about it. She's eager to get to fights with people who have guns using unarmed pipe. Yeah, nothing weird about it. This game, we find out that maybe it wasn't a natural strength that she has. Which of course makes you wonder, does the baddie have that kind of physical ability? I mean, we have 2 ladies who have this kind of ridiculous strength.
Complete. Does that mean there's an immortal kid out there with eternal youth?
The child that got away earlier raises suspicion.
Yeah, let's find them.
This game has also been doing some other weird stuff that I don't understand. Like, this is supposed to be 6 years after the first part of the game. But in another route, I was encountering some events that people were talking about it as if they had just happened, like a few days ago, and not 6 years and a few days ago. It's bizarre.
No way.
Nope, a little eyeball-y thing. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. Also, I finally got a couple of those commands working, so exclamation point lurk actually does something
The
now.
child's growth is heavily stunted.
chase after them.
Something terrifying is hiding from you. Wonder what will happen when you finally find them and corner them. Oh, you haven't cornered them yet, it looks like.
Another one.
Every time we get to the kid, we find one of these binders instead.
In fact, he has not significantly changed in appearance in over 6 years.
Could it be?
Shoma? Yep. Yep. They actually warped in an excuse for why this kid doesn't look any different after 6 years.
He is currently 18 years old, the sole success of Chikara's experiments.
Alright, this is a little alarming. What's going on here? I figured the... Okay, from stuff we learned in another path, Chikara's son, Jin, was supposed to be someone who will or has defeated death. So what's with this other kid? Learn the truth, but not the whole truth. It's too much unexplained. But seriously, if they're gonna pull something like, look, the 12-year-old has not aged in 6 years and no one comments on it, and the players probably think it's just laziness on the dev's part, but it actually means something, then... I mean, I already thought this, but there was no way in heck that the whole thing about events 6 years ago being referred to as if they were happening a few days ago, there's no way that was an accident. So, February 13th, all living things. And I missed the chapter number, but whatever.
I had a dream.
Oh?
It wasn't a good dream.
Maybe you're tired.
It was a dream about you. Can we talk about something?
Wasn't this room made for that? Or is this a karaoke room?
You're right, they did mention it 2 minutes ago, but they didn't mention it when I finally met the kid. So I saw the kid in the first half of the game, and then there was a bit of a delay, like 6 years had passed, and we saw some suspicious stuff, and we're like, okay, let's go talk to him. But he's out of town, so we don't get to talk to him for a little bit. Then when we finally do see him, he looks exactly the same, he's wearing the exact same clothes before. I'm just like, man, devs got lazy. I mean, there's some other characters haven't changed, including a 24-year-old. I feel like that should be a significant change. But the 12-year-old not changing at all? And no one commented on it up to this point? I mean, of course we had a dream. We had her dream. So, how you doing? You know, we just kind of looked inside your head without your permission. You're in an interrogation room. Smile at the camera, by the way. Not that they could see it through your mask.
Don't worry about my heart. As long as I don't push myself too hard, I'll be fine.
Alright, about Thorador's research.
As I told you before, I was created by having my genome rearranged.
Yeah, but
And
what
I'm
was...
not the only one born this way.
But what did
All
they
for
start
Chikara's
with?
research of eternal youth and life. Many children were used for his research.
One moment, I just spilled some of this iced tea concentrate on me. And hopefully it's only on me. Turns out stains come off your skin pretty easily, unless they're like tattoos or something like that. Now, it's like, you know, it's like you get a cut or whatever. You start dripping blood in your skin, okay, that'll wash right off. If it doesn't wash off, well, I mean, dead skin's a thing. It'll just come off eventually. But, you know, you spill blood on clothes, you might be out of luck. Or, I mean, or you can look up some stuff and figure it out. Anyway, about Horadori's success.
Chikara Horadori. After many years of insanity, his research is nearly complete. It's been decades. And finally...
What do you mean by nearly?
He couldn't completely stop the aging process, but he was able to slow it to a crawl. I'm sure Chikara was content with that success, because through that, he was able to achieve something far more difficult.
What?
Slowing down the aging process wasn't only achieved by modifying the genomes of fertilized embryos. Chikara was able to rearrange the DNA of a fully matured adult. After all, it wouldn't be as meaningful to him if he couldn't. No amount of research would allow him to turn back into an egg.
Can you tell me one last thing? In the dream, the last thing I saw was a boy I know well. Is he also a victim of the research?
Yes.
Shoma Enda.
The lone success of the research. He's cursed with eternal youth and life.
Alright, good to know. Next time I get some blood myself, mine or someone else's, I'll remember to get some vinegar. February 14th. Of Arms and of Man. Mizuki, Chapter 4, M2. You know, when you say that you can rewrite the genome of a fully grown adult, like, how far are we talking? Is it possible that Shoma is not an 18-year-old after all, and it's like, you know, a guy that we suspected to be dead who's like 60 plus?
The Kotatsu. Didn't I tell you not to just get under the Kotatsu without permission?
You did?
Yes, I did.
Oh, are you angry? Your temper is as hot as the Kotatsu.
A Kotatsu in the summer does not sound fun.
Can you leave?
No.
Why not?
Because Kotatsus are made for 2 people.
No, they're not. They're made for, I don't know how many actually, but there's 4 sides. I mean, it's February for them, so it's probably nice and cool, but like, I mean, it's September for us, and it's still harder than it's been all summer. Okay, you know what? I can't be blamed for thinking it's lazy devs. Because not only his clothes the same, not only are some of the other people's clothes exactly the same, but all this junk here, all these like joke props, these belong to his dad who died 6 years ago. Like, there's no reason why they would still be lying around in the exact same position. I still haven't figured out what this weird chimney thing on the TV is. Huh. Okay. Oh, and this little thing's back up. Let's see, can we get the crazy thing? Aquarium. Let's go. Yes, got the crazy. I don't know if this accomplished anything. Game plot is an excuse to reuse assets. Like, you know, I was legit thinking that. I was like, wait, did they like write in him not aging like as an excuse to reuse assets? Wink sync.
You are young, but remarkably intelligent for your age. I believe you can comprehend the teachings of Knives. This world which you have lost all faith in is a false one. By reaching the real world through moksha, you can rid yourself of all your complications and concerns.
Tokiko and her gang signs again. Actually, it would make sense if she has gang signs, right? She runs a literal cult. Or did before she died. Speaking of people dying, so that record was... Okay, that record is making even less sense. Because this was a record of the masked woman before she escaped, right? Which means this was like ages ago, wasn't it? Maybe it wasn't ages ago, but still, it should have been at least 6 years ago. Another reason why I think that is because Chikara died 6 years ago. Shoma did not look out of place for a 12-year-old back then. Something wonky is going on with the timeline. Like, really, really wonky. Give chocolate. Just took some chocolate out of her pocket.
Chocolate?
Yeah,
Why?
because it's Valentine's Day today, isn't it?
That's weird. I feel like you gave me the same chocolate before, Mizuki.
Yes, in a different
It?
timeline.
Yeah.
That's strange. I don't remember.
Maybe it's deja vu. Anyway, thank you.
What was that gesture he made with his finger? That was weird. Mizuki has outright stated that she gives people chocolate because it's a cheap way to get people to, basically do her bidding because, you know, lonely guys, attention from girl, yada yada. Anyway, are you lonely? Sad, perhaps?
About what?
You're living by yourself, right?
I'm okay. My big sister comes to visit all the time.
You're what?
Huh? You have a big sister?
Oh, I didn't tell you? You know her.
I do? Who is it?
Amame Doi.
What?
What? You're her little brother?
Is it that surprising? Well, our parents divorced and we have different last names, so I guess you wouldn't know.
This is one of those times. Okay, look. I think this is pretty common for human memory, but how my memory works is there's a bunch of details I don't pay attention to until I find a reason to pay attention to them. Like, for example, I cannot act all. Well, partially it's because I keep spreading this game out across weeks, despite the fact that I'm supposed to play it twice a week. But okay. For those who have played this game, do you remember how shocked this kid looked when he found his dad's dead body and cut in two? Remember that Amame was the first one to find the body. Come to think of it, she was pretty spooked, but at the time I thought it was because the culprit was like, shush, don't tell them I'm here, and he head back there with a 50 caliber handgun, which makes me think it's a Desert Eagle. But, you know, she looked pretty spooked, right? Thought it was just the killer. That was her dad? What? About the rocket yesterday. Let's see, the rocket with the nanomachines, right?
Yeah. I saw online there was some kind of scene.
Oh, hold the phone. Shoma has the same eyes as 6 years ago. That was when I clicked the luck option. I don't remember this popping up before. I thought I usually do at least that. Like, yes, I'm not clicking on every little thing in the background because, you know, I'm streaming and I waste so much time talking that I can't just click on everything and expect to finish this game in a reasonable silence of time. But, you know, let's go on.
I heard it was nice.
Wait, weren't we there? Or are you just, like, feigning ignorance here?
Do you know anything about it?
No, nothing. The internet thinks it might have to do with something called the nirvanA initiative.
Yeah, it was a test run.
I don't know anything about it. Tokiko didn't tell me anything either.
Tokiko, who died 6 years ago, right? You're not talking to her, are you? Because we just saw her alive in another timeline. I don't know what's going on there either. Because all this takes place after we found both halves of her body. Were you close with her, by the way?
I don't really know. She looked out for me, but
Did you
of
call
all
her
of us
mommy?
who cracked the BATS 490 code, I was the youngest.
Oh. Where did the code point to anyway?
The cathedral beneath the Nice Japan building. Well, technically the staircase above it. You head down the spiral staircase to reach the cathedral. 6 years ago, I cracked the code and met Tokiko there. She taught me about Nice and its ideology.
And you converted on the spot.
Yeah.
You know, my memory's bad, and I didn't make a list of my 3 or 4 complaints about Nice's ideology, but, you know, yeah, let's just leave it. We're just gonna go on. There's problems with the cult thinking. Big surprise. So, about your body, your immortal body, apparently.
Mizuki, couldn't you be a little more delicate?
Nope,
Isn't that where they sell sandwiches and stuff?
that's a deli.
So you found out about the genome research somehow.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm the same as you.
No, not quite.
I was also a result of genome experiments. Though I was experimented on when I was still an embryo.
I see.
You don't seem surprised.
I know about your superhuman strength, Mizuki. If anything, I was kind of expecting it.
It's funny, no one really questions it, and then when they find out genome editing, they're just like, oh, that makes sense. Of course it does. I kind of like Mizuki. I've said this before. Actually, no, I'm quite fond of her. She is such a brat. But there is something refreshing about just how few... She doesn't give an F. She just doesn't, the vast majority of the time. This whole thing about delicacy, tact, she's never heard of it. And you tell her about it, she still hasn't heard of it.
I know about machine engineering, but not gene engineering.
Lizard, do me a favor. Do not clip that. Now, if I was a big shot VTuber, there would be about a bazillion people clipping that. It was out of context, I swear! She's legal! I mean, she is. I mean, I'm still a little too old for her, but still. I mean, technically, if you really wanted to, like, humiliate me, you could just, you know, go back into the VOD and find it. But, you know, it takes some effort on your part. Good job, Lions. I wonder how long I have left to live.
So I don't know too much about the details, but I do know that it works. My body is proof of that. You suspected something was off, didn't you?
Yeah, but I didn't know about the experiments.
Mizuki, you're different, you know?
How so?
You treat me like a normal person, even now that you know.
Have you
The
seen
other
her
kids at
family?
school weren't like you. They were creeped out by me. They avoided me, made fun of me. I was picked on pretty badly. I remember they ripped up one of my textbooks.
Kids are just not nice people. I was reading a shoujo manga where like pretty much every character except like the main character and her core group of friends, they're all bullies basically. They're basically all bullies. Even when they're not actively bullying people, they behave just like bullies. It's terrible. Lizard, you're alright. You can go ahead and drink and do inappropriate stuff, and if I show up, I'll just be cheering you on. Probably egging you on, actually. But seriously, like, Shoma's like, man, you're not like the other kids. She's not like the other kids. She's never been like the other kids. You know what happened when she got bullied? Well, her guardian decided to train her, found out about her superhuman strength, and she didn't even have to use any of her martial arts. Why? Because they stopped bullying her the second she said that she would fight back. So they knew. They knew. Ah, jeez. But yeah, how much the crap she's been through, she's not going to, like... I mean, also, she found out she was part of the experiments, too. She's not going to make fun of him for something like this. She's not going to treat him differently. Also, it's Mizuki. She's never had any tact in the first place.
So that's why you ditched school and dropped out.
Kind of makes sense.
Delicate.
Sorry.
She's not. She's not sorry.
Oh, right. About Tokiko. I also remember this from 6 years ago.
What, did you call her
I went
mommy?
to the cathedral like normal, and I saw her pass the altar. She had her back to me, so she didn't notice me. I only saw her from behind, but I could tell she was concentrating on something.
What was that? You saw her
I
behind?
didn't want to interrupt by saying something, so I walked up behind her. That was when she noticed me. She put away what she was looking at. I think it was some kind of file. She seemed caught off guard. There was a small safe back there. She put whatever she was looking at in there, closed it, and told me...
What you just saw, you cannot tell anyone, under any circumstances. Or else there will be consequences. Do you understand?
I mean, there's consequences for our actions.
I was surprised. She never threatened me like that before. Guess whatever she was looking at was really important.
I mean, it could have been a
Something she
warning.
didn't want anyone to know.
So that's located in a hidden safe behind the altar at the cathedral?
Yeah.
This could be an important lead.
Right. I have to go look.
But that place was destroyed in the explosion 6 years ago.
Oh, right. The staircase collapsed too.
She told Shoma that even if they want to, they couldn't get in there now, which I call BS on. He answered without hesitation.
That shouldn't be a problem. There's another entrance.
Of course there is.
Another entrance?
Wait, we know the other entrance. We went there as Ryuki. And so they headed to the coordinates that Shoma gave them. Oh, this is not what I expected.
What? What is this?
It is locked quite securely.
Oh wait, the one that blew up was the one we knew
This
about.
wasn't here 6 years ago.
But that was a different staircase, wasn't it?
Right.
I attempted X-ray mode, but this door is made of dense material. The locks are a special alloy. I don't even think your monster strength could get through it.
How
Any
could this
other
lock be
entrances?
stronger than a tree?
Unknown.
Damn.
At the very least, there are no other entrances shown in the blueprints.
Then what do we do?
If only we knew someone good at lockpicking.
Okay, Aiba. He said he wasn't going to
I
get
know.
involved anymore,
Lian.
but... So, GMing 101, or rather 102, I guess. And I'm not that experienced with GM. But I was informed that if you do something like making your dungeon door out of like indestructible adamant... I don't know what's called. Adamantine, adamantium, whatever. Whatever it is, if you make your door out of something indestructible, the players are just going to break down the wall around it, take the door back to town, and sell it. Okay, so the ladies are looking for Lian, but couldn't find him until evening. And its phone was off the whole time.
Lian is at this park?
He spends a lot of time
He
here.
should be, yes. The last cellular signal pings from his phone make it likely that he is here.
But I don't see him.
But Kizuna is over there.
You're right. Let's go.
Crap. Are we before or after the point in the timeline where he proposed to her again?
Oh, Big Sis. What are you doing here? I was looking for Lian. Kizzy, you don't seem well. Are you okay?
Remind me that Mizuki is
Yes,
younger than her.
I am fine. If you say so. Do you know where Lian is? He went to go buy a drink at the vending machine. Oh, were you on a date? Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude.
Oh, she's kind of glum. Okay, no, this is not that point in the timeline. Let's actually check the timeline real fast, though. What's going on here again? This is... Oh, the rocket. I keep thinking it's like a laser. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we didn't actually see the rocket launch because we were talking to Shoma instead, and we spent a long time talking to her. Oh, right. Last time we booked it. I forgot what the prompt was, but well, I mean, I knew where it was. It took them a long time to figure it out. But they figured out where the location was and booked it. This time, they didn't even think about it. They were distracted by other things. They just kept talking through the night. Disclaimer, this doesn't mean I'm smart that I figured it out even though these characters didn't, because they have some really obtuse puzzles that I could not understand for the life of me. Okay, but, like, when did those two... When did he propose to her? Yeah? Can we find a plot summary here? Somewhere? Summary. Okay, definitely not here. No, this is when Kizuna was kidnapped. Where was it then? Back here? Huh. Oh, right. Okay, so it's right here. He dug up the time capsule, proposes to her again, and she accepts. Okay, so that was before the branching point. So, I mean, they should be happy. Why is she all glum again? Something's wrong with her, of course. So, how are things with Leon?
Well, you started officially dating yesterday, so I was wondering.
Kizzy seems a little off. She was smiling and happy yesterday. Perhaps she has an upset stomach.
Sorry, Kizzy. The vending machine over there can't do e-payments. And it's out of change, so I couldn't use a 1,000-yen bill. What a hassle. Oh, Mizuki, when did you get here?
I've been here a while.
This is a familiar cliché.
Well, what are you doing here?
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I can't accept chocolate from you. This year, I'm only gonna accept it from Kizzy. Not that anyone gave me chocolate last year. Kizzy hasn't given me any either.
He says right in front of her.
But who cares? The time I spend with Kizzy is more valuable than any chocolate.
Leon, I apologize.
But...
Huh?
I cannot see you anymore.
Carol.
See me?
What?
Something wrong with your eyesight, Kizzy?
Leon, I cannot be with you anymore.
But didn't you just...
That is what I mean.
Kizzy, why?
Big sis, please do not say anything.
Are you being serious?
Yes.
But why all of a sudden?
I do not like you anymore. I do not even want to see your face.
Kizzy.
I came here today to tell you, please forget about me. You deserve happiness. Goodbye.
Hang on, let me check the timeline one more time. Okay. What time is it in game right now? Because she got... Oh, it was like 11 p.m. We didn't actually find Kizuna in the other timeline. I don't know who she's fooling. She was just... She accepted his feelings. She was happy about it. And now suddenly she doesn't like him anymore? Well, we know that this is where she gets kidnapped. Or, well, not where, but the day she gets kidnapped, I believe. Perhaps we could get more information about it, and maybe she wouldn't get kidnapped, but she went with him, not exactly willingly, but... Okay. I have made another weird creature. That's fine, it's probably gonna take some effort to actually get all the other ones. Yeah, so sorry about your heartbreak, but we need you to do some work for us now. Something that involves your old criminal past.
Kizzy, what?
Wait, he might be working as a locksmith now, so it might be his current legal...
Excuse me, good sir.
Who?
You're the man they call Leon, correct?
Yes.
This creepy guy, I think, is a decent guy, but he's also a minor
This is
NPC.
from Riichi Chieda. He told me to give you this.
He did?
Now that that's done, I'll be leaving.
Dude, you seem like such a chill guy. Why do you look so creepy?
Cash.
To leave his daughter alone.
So this is breakup money, huh? So that's it. That's what he thinks of me. Damn it. Damn it. I don't want this garbage.
Don't throw it in the water. Give it to me.
Leon.
Can you leave me alone?
Mizuki, don't let your emotions get in the way. Our job is the investigation.
I know. Leon, listen. I hate to ask you now, but I need a favor.
I'm not picking any more locks.
What?
I'm done. I'm not opening locks for anyone anymore.
Why not?
I don't want to go back to that world. Don't you understand? I don't want to be a criminal anymore.
You're literally helping a police officer right now. A police detective.
Got it.
A special investigation police detective who's trying to solve a case involving a serial killer. And you're using some BS power that apparently lets you see someone's dream even though they're supposed to be awake right now.
Well, I guess that makes sense. If you knew, you wouldn't have asked me to open the lock and see what's inside. What the? This must be for the HB case. Why is this here?
The HB case?
Indeed. So it went like this.
Leon picked a lock for someone, and what he found was related to the HB case somehow.
Yes, it seems so.
Iva, we're changing priorities. We can worry about that staircase later. First, we need to get into Leon's head.
Yes, let's sync with him.
Here we go. It's sad to say, but I'm actually not looking forward to the Somniums in this game. Or Somnia. Of course, it might be, you know, various factors. Which friend? I swear I have more than one.
Damn, Mizuki, you can be pretty ruthless.
Did she just knock him
I
out?
know it's for the investigation, but you detained your friend who was just dumped.
I don't want to hear it from you, boss. I'm going to take care of Kizzy later.
If you play your cards right, you should be able to fix the situation. The fact that he was paid off means that Kizuna was probably not genuinely upset with him.
Anyway, I'll take care of that on my end.
Take care of it?
You just focus on the sink. He must have seen something crucial to the HB case, right?
Probably.
Go find out what that was.
I am this certain that the last time we saw that in the wing sink, and we didn't see the whole thing, we didn't see him mention the HB case, but last time we saw that scene...
I'm sure you already know this.
Say it, Peter.
Right. No more than an hour of sinking at a time.
Okay, maybe you don't already know. 1/10 of that. 6 minutes.
I know. I was kidding, jeez.
Now, let's begin. Good luck.
I just like to point out that I don't have a whole lot of things ranking higher than a friend, so I mean, that might be a cause of complaint for you, but not exactly a lot of higher honors I can give you that.
Hey, what's going on? I'm gonna die! Okay. Well, thanks for everything, Iva.
Huh? Did I die?
Not yet.
Yeah, you must be dead. You're floating.
You're right. I suppose I can float in this Somnium. This is interesting.
Is it?
I have little experience in this regard. It happens quite often, once in a while.
Which is it? Quite often or once in a while?
It depends on the mental state of the subject of the sink. This is Leon's dreamscape.
I think I remember him telling me it was always his dream to fly.
Sometimes, a person's wants show up in their dreams, especially the more straightforward types, like Leon.
This is Yoyagi Park, right?
It appears to be,
Ostensibly.
though it is different in many ways.
You mean like a big old keyhole in the sky? Might be just a little bit different. I realize if she can't...
Activate!
If she can't hear me, maybe I should type in chat. Okay, I was only sort of paying attention to all these mental locks, but I mean, there's so many of them and they don't always make sense, so F it. Leon seems to have information about the HP case. By unlocking the safe, you might discover the secret.
What's this?
A lockpicking tool favored by professionals.
Locksmiths and thieves.
Maybe Leon used to use this.
Ooh, what's with this music?
Maybe we can open something with it too.
We should hold on to it.
Okay, I can dig this. Floaty. Whoa! We're flying actually pretty fast, what the frick? I'm not used to being able to move fast in games. They always make you move like a snail's pace. They want you to enjoy their trees made of like all of like 3 pixels in this like empty forest. I'm looking at you, MMOs.
An iron door. There is a pull tab on top of the knob.
A pull tab?
Like the ones on a can.
Why is it on the doorknob?
Open it.
It won't explode, will it?
We can ask that question after you do it.
Then it would be too late. Well, I suppose I can try.
That's music key for you.
Oh, it opened.
Aww.
Or unlocked,
You wanted an explosion, didn't you? There's a piece of paper.
It says 0809.
Do I have to memorize this?
But the paper appears to be ripped on the right side. I am guessing there was more to this number.
Unless it was a really big gap, you would see part of the number right there. Security-wise, the information was blank. However, it was blank. These keys don't actually help with anything. Oh. Open the lead safe. Do I just click on random stuff now?
A picture of Ganesha. This is the same as the one at Brahmin.
I wonder if the info Leon is hiding is related to Kenny.
Difficult to say.
Leon blank blank blank. Yeah, like that tells me a whole lot. Maybe I should have been paying attention to where I'm supposed to go. Is this the lead safe? Yes, it is. Random thought. So, 6 years ago, there was a bomb that went off down there. The ladder / staircase was destroyed, but they had to have some way to get, you know, the like 5 or so survivors out of there. And someone disappeared down there who was very important to at least 2 of the people there, and actually someone important to all of the survivors there. You would figure that they would have at least searched for his body, you know, sweep the whole place, and yet we found out there's a hidden safe back there. And it was probably made of heavy material, so you can't just x-ray it. Yeah.
It appears to be a standard safe with a keyhole, but there is something interesting about it. It is made of a lead alloy. I do not believe that is particularly common in safes.
Can you open it?
No, it is locked.
Got it. Makes sense that Leon's dream is like this.
Break open only takes 7 seconds. It's probably gonna fail, but let's try it anyway.
Isn't lead soft? You can break it, right?
No, it's not. I mean, not that soft.
Not even a dent. My hand doesn't hurt either.
That part's surprising.
I suppose the material properties don't really matter in a dream.
Well.
A safe with a key.
Let's pick it.
Like this,
and this.
There. It's open. What a good boy. Good safety boy.
You're good at that.
Wow. Tons of money.
A little cliche.
Oh, but what about the safety box down there?
I'm rich! I shouldn't get so hyped up. I'm only gonna steal just this once. I'm going to escape poverty and find a good job.
He had a kind of villainous face right there. If lead isn't a common material in safes, my only guess is that it's to block someone who has X-ray vision. Like a certain pair of detectives we know? Or, well, 2 pairs, I guess. Leon locks his most important memories inside so he doesn't forget them. Once the something, his memories flow down. Once the past can't bite him in the butt.
Is this a memory of when Leon used to steal?
Leon was trying to better himself, I guess. In his own way.
Oh, it turned into a safe.
The money that we got from a safe turned into another safe. Okay. That's fine.
Iva, let's chase it.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
We opened a safe, got some money, which turned into a safe, which flew away, which we have to open to probably get more money.
Another safe came out. There is a keyhole and a keypad for inputting a code. It looks like we need an 8-digit code.
So this needs a key and a code? It's double locked?
I am guessing it will open with either.
So the safe only needs the key or the code.
We can't use timies, so this would take too darn long. Let's back off. Now where to find the key? Not there. Where's that can of alcohol-free beer? Pressing the wrong buttons. Surely it's not in the blue bucket.
That voice. That's...
That was Leon.
There might be more.
Okay, just confirming the number. 0809. Okay, where's all the other stuff? Oh, there it is. There's the can. I was wondering what this thing was. That's a big can.
A can of Alfred, the drink Leon is always drinking. This could fit approximately 500 liters.
Damn. Hey, what's that on there?
A keyhole.
That is a keyhole.
Wait, is this a real brand, or are you just talking about alcohol-free beer in general? Pick it.
Okay, I will try.
We pull the tab on the door, but we pick the can.
This and this.
I see. I see.
It opened.
Easy. Another piece of paper.
This one says 0708. It's torn on the left side.
If we combine it with the other one, it would read 08090708.
I wonder what this number is.
If
we were to break the numbers up into pairs and correlate them to the alphabet, 08 is H, 09 is I, 07 is G, and 08 is H again.
Hi. Yeah, sounds like Leon.
To the best of my knowledge, Leon has never been high during the course of this game. I'm not used to these controls.
A new safe. There's a key.
By combining it with the other sheet,
we should
You're gonna make me input it instead of just... Okay, that's fine. 08, 09, 07, 08. I mean, I guess it's so that I could type it in without actually going to go to that stuff, simply by guessing or by looking it up, but still.
It should be right.
Or by memory, if your memory is that amazing.
Yes, it opened.
Boom. Huh. It worked, pamphlet? Leon locked his important memories so that he doesn't forget. Once the lock was open, his memories flow down.
Is this a magazine?
It looks like a job search magazine.
They're all kind of meh. Huh? How do you read this? Dury Research Institute? I don't know what that is, but I bet I can land that janitor position.
What do you mean, saw the reason to live clean? That's not a reason. He was trying to live clean. He just went to one of the shadiest places imaginable for it, that's all. Wasn't his reason to live clean Kizuna?
This is the memory of when Leon gave up a life of thievery. Right, the Institute.
Well, I skipped that background, whatever. Oh jeez. That'd be terrible.
Oh, it turned into a key.
That key's not big enough. You know, I guess just... I mean, I know it's just a game, but...
The ceiling opened up. We can go higher.
There's a gold trash bin. Weird. I know it's just a game, I know it's just fiction, but you gotta give Leon props. He fell in love with her when he saw Kizuna randomly dancing in the middle of a restaurant. She's been handicapped for 6 years, and he's stuck by her side. And it doesn't seem like his love's faded at all. So yeah, props to him.
What's that paper?
Low to high.
Maybe it symbolizes how Leon wants to bring himself up in the world.
At the same time, I imagine it is also a hint for the Somnium.
Wow, the ceiling opened up, so I guess we gotta go high.
Let's look around.
You have 4 minutes remaining.
Think through. It's probably gonna be another puzzle that I can't solve because my brain is not huge enough. Where's that golden bucket? Or maybe it wasn't a bucket, maybe it was just that? I'm gonna miss something, aren't I? Oh, here's a bucket. Yellow bucket, okay, it's not golden.
Kizzy's voice. I love Kizzy's voice.
Oh, that's right, she was dancing and she was singing.
I am curious about the rest.
Security-wise, the information was stored separately. However, since they were in similar places, it was easy to find. Should I be poking those other things first? Oh, let's do this off-topic timey thing. Alright, wait, this isn't called timey, this is called the eyeball-y, whatever. Merman. How's it brave? That's crazy. I cannot figure this out, whatever. I'll look up a guy at some point. Plus, it's actually such a insignificant minigame that I probably could just stop playing it and it wouldn't really change anything. Anyway, super safe, let's go.
It has a keyhole and a voice activation device. This safe should either open with a key or a voice detection.
It takes a long to pick. No, he does like Kizuna's voice, so maybe we need to find her voice? What is this?
The statue of a girl at Yoyagi Park in real life. It was dedicated to the happiness and health of children.
Leon went to the park a lot, so maybe he likes it.
Maybe.
Pink bucket, let's go.
Oh, how I want to hear Kizzy's sweet voice say.
Got cut off again. What does he want her to say?
He really is a tease.
There's another safe here, but it's not the one we're supposed to go to, right? I can't see what's all the way over there. Wait, Bucket, go.
My friend! I want to hear that from her again. Just one more time.
I don't think she was even talking about you at the time.
Must have made him really happy when she said that.
My prince. Let's take note of that.
Okay, where's... Is this the safe? Or no, is that one, right?
It's a safe.
Voice!
Whose voice should I imitate?
Who do you think? Dante's, really? Kizzy's, of course. Wait, now we actually got timing, but we haven't been able to use these things, have we?
Kizzy's.
Got it. By saying what Leon wants to hear, there may be a reaction.
Holy crap, I should have checked to see if there was anything that fixed it to a certain amount of time. Like, to fix it to a specific amount of time instead of just dividing it. There's actually room for a space. Oh. Come on, why do you give me room for a space if you won't let me use it?
It should be my prince.
My prince! It opened.
Your prince? Your fingerprints?
I've always liked this. It really takes me back. Thanks so much.
Don't worry about it.
Who was that?
You work really hard. You're not afraid of getting dirty. You even do a good job with the toilets. Though you can be a little rash sometimes.
I'll work on that. I really was a no-good person not too long ago. I was straying off the path. And that's the nice way of putting it. But from now on, I'm going to work hard as a janitor at Horadori Institute. Eventually, I'm gonna be the CEO. Or maybe president is the title there. Anyway, this is when my life begins to skyrocket.
Another branch in the path. Also, saying that he's gonna become the CEO / president, is this some kind of like some kind of terrifying foreshadowing? Again, we don't know the extent of the genome editing. The ability to rewrite a fully grown adult's DNA? Oh boy. Open now, safe more the gold safe. What?
It sounds like he's talking to an older woman. A coworker, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Sounds like he was a little clumsy, but well liked.
Hey, we got a key.
Keys.
Oh, we just got slapped.
Iva!
It's okay. I can move.
What's with that thing?
It's Riichi Chieda.
Damn it! I haven't done a single thing wrong since I started at Horadori Institute. I didn't steal anything. You think an ex-con doesn't deserve to be happy?
That annoying voice. It's Chikara, isn't it?
Oh,
That
the
sounded
other
like what Chikara said to
a-hole.
Leon when he got fired.
That damn Chikara.
I understand how you feel, but there is more we must do.
You're right. Hey, do you still have the key from earlier?
Of course. I have been keeping it close.
I'm sure it'll come in handy. Let's look around.
Got it.
Hey, we're walking
3
around
minutes
now.
left. You can do this.
You know, I'm probably being too harsh on Riichi Chieda. Actually, no, I'm not. He knew about Horadori being a bastard, and I think he funded yet another institute. But not quite sure why. Maybe Kizuna has an illness of some kind? And he probably provided children for those experiments too. He's probably an absolute bastard. But Chikara is just like a special kind of evil. Definitely compared to the other characters in this game. Jeez. Various things wrong with the guy, including potentially coercing Tokiko into sleeping with him. And she's not the nicest person in the world, but still. Everything's fallen to the ground. All the safes are open? Interesting. So there's a gold one to look for and a metal one. Presumably both locked. Wait, there's something to interact with. It's the radio cassette, right? But like, do I have to interact with it? Here's the door. Well, I guess we'll just find something to open up and then we'll see where it goes from there. Cassette tape is the only thing I can
you
click
have
on.
less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
Yeah, got it, Pewter.
This stereo was inside the safe.
Oh, this is the one they use at the dance club.
An old stereo like this? Do they not have a bigger budget?
I think they chose to use it. I remember Kizzy saying, stereos are cool and retro.
What is that stereo doing in the Somnium?
Wonder what happens when I press the eject button. It's the one that takes the least amount of time.
There.
There's nothing in here. We can't play anything.
Not necessarily. Perhaps Leon never conceptualized a cassette tape inside. If we press the play button, it may still play something.
Leon traps himself in because of external pressure. The lost future, something, and something.
The stereo...
We're gonna decrease time. Hopefully this won't cause anything terrible to go wrong. I mean, terrible to happen.
And just like that...
It's been a good while since the song came up. She can't dance anymore, so... So we get to watch a statue of her dancing. Alright.
Oh well, I'll eat some donuts in the bathroom. Now I hear my friend got herself a boyfriend. They're going out for barbecue on the weekend. I see all of their smiles in their pics online. Wait, why is that making me cry? Oh my Prince Charming, where can I find you? How do I remind you of the dream we share? But dreams are just for dreamers, lonely hearts and schemers. I've got to break the chains of fame on my own. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lonely girls across the world, let's wake up and fight. Worlds apart with beating hearts, unite the light through the night. If the boys want to reach us, they'll have to keep up. Without you, I am only half. I need to be whole.
Okay, so the metal chest is definitely what we're looking for. It's got something to do with Guinea, but the gold one's too tempting.
Why are you dancing, Iva?
Why not?
Dancing is fun because we can all do it together.
Well, okay. 2 safes came out.
Maybe the key from earlier would come in handy here.
But we only have 1 key.
Leon traps himself in because of external pressure. The lost future, the broken will, and love with no direction. I wasted a lot of time running around in circles. I wonder if I should actually load. I mean, less than 2 minutes left. We still got a little bit to go. This takes 21 seconds. I wonder if the devs predicted that most people would pick this. I mean, it's a nice shiny golden chest. It's the one leading to Kizuna, more or less.
That was beautiful. Kizzy's dance cleansed my heart. Kizzy, I became a locksmith. I'm gonna work a clean and honest job. I'll wait however long I need to. My feelings won't change.
Alright. Open Leon's heart. And how do we do that?
This time it's a memory with Kizuna. This is a stack of cash?
Yeah.
This is from GGA.
Leon, I cannot be with you anymore. That is what I mean. Goodbye.
Why? Wait, Kizzy! I'm not worthy of her. I couldn't protect her back then.
And now we have a flipped over
This is what we saw
wheelchair.
in the link sink. The explosion from 6 years ago.
He's really regretting it. It wasn't even his fault.
I'm trash. I can't fly. I don't deserve to live.
The guilt that's crushing him.
Huh? What's going on?
Rubble falling from above. It must be linked to Leon's mental state. Mizuki, we need to do something for him. Quickly!
This is actually why at first Kizuna wanted to break up with him, because she thought he was just staying with her out of guilt, even though it wasn't her fault. I mean, even though it wasn't his fault that she ended up like this.
There.
Hey, there's the time capsule. What's there a lock on it?
Time capsule. With this.
Oh shoot, I don't know the combination. I probably should know it. But I don't. Maybe it's the date? This game has some obtuse clues that I can't figure out, so I don't know. The 11th then. February 11th, or else... Let's see. Either February 11th or February 13th. No, it's gotta be 11th, I think. Well, assuming that they don't give us any clues at all.
This is their time capsule.
There is a dial. The numbers on it range from 1 to 12. I suppose you open it by turning the dial.
Yes, that's how combination locks work. Picking it is not gonna work, but we're gonna try it.
There is no keyhole to pick.
I guess picking isn't always the answer. No way.
Okay, let's try this again.
It's a time.
This one takes the most amount of time. I wonder if that's significant at all. Let's try turning it though.
It turned 6 times and it stopped.
And inside.
6 years, and then the glass
slippers that Leon gave to Kizzy.
I'm still thinking about how uncomfortable these things must be. They gotta be. No flexibility at all.
His feelings for Kizuna have not wavered. They are still true.
But?
I'm not worthy.
Leon, you were both so happy, laughing with each other before. Get yourself together. How long are you gonna be like this?
What is this?
It's his world falling apart.
You were my intended target, but I'm sorry. It appears you'll be my sacrifice.
Stop! Don't do it!
Leon!
What was he jumping at? He just got crushed. Was he trying to save the wheelchair?
Oh, good, you're okay.
But...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kizzy. That was scary, huh? Are you hurt? I'm sorry. I couldn't protect you.
Is that a heart?
Maybe it symbolizes Leon's love. Leon, do you want to just give up?
They generally can't hear you on these things. Oh boy.
A key? To
I
what?
can't read these.
Kizuna, future.
You think this is love? You are pitiful.
Who's this?
You criminal. You don't have a right to live, and you never will.
Damn! Iba, use that key.
I mean, there's only one choice could be, right?
Leon, you have Kizuna.
Jeez, that sounds painful.
Kizuna doesn't like criminals. Like me.
She doesn't, but she doesn't think of you as a criminal. The future,
Leon,
then.
you may have been a criminal in the past, but you paid for your crimes. You cannot be held prisoner by your past. What's important is the future.
Dunk.
I committed a crime. I can't change that fact. But I decided I'm gonna live a clean life from now on. I'm going to make my future.
What are you doing? You're useless trash. Easily taken, fearful of uncut.
Iba, the next key.
Confidence.
Leon, you're a genius when it comes to opening locks. Think of how many people you've helped with your skill. Be confident.
Okay, so we gotta use all 3 keys. That's what's going on.
Yeah, I should make something out of this talent. I'll live a good life. I'm gonna help people who need locks opened.
Like us? Oh, the giant can fly too.
You couldn't protect the person most important to you. You were weak. Hold tongue. You have no right to be by my side.
Mizuki, this is the last key.
I think we ran out of time, but it's fine.
Are you trying to make me cheer you up?
What?
You probably want me to say, "It's okay, Leon. Kizuna loves you too." If so, you truly are a weak man.
Are you just gonna slap him with the key then?
Hey, Iba.
No, let me talk. Leon, you believe you failed? You believe you couldn't protect the person most precious to you? Then you try again. You protect her again. You keep trying until the day you die. You're not worthy of Kizuna? Then become a man worthy of her. If you are going to pity yourself and give up your dreams at the slightest obstacle, then I suppose you really don't care about your life or Kizuna's.
That's not...
Oi.
The last key is inside you. I am not going to open it. It has to be you!
No matter what happens, no matter what people say, Kizuna, I love her!
That's right, in this kind of game, you have to be at least that much cringe.
Yeah, that's right. That's...
I'm like sliding down my chair here. Okay, this is pretty cringe.
Look, Kizzy! My feelings for you can make me fly! Even if you can't walk or dance, I will become your wings! I was born to protect you, I'm sure of it! And no matter what hardships lie ahead, I will protect our bond! I will protect you for all eternity!
A happy ending.
Wait, what about information on the HB case?
Well, it is a sinker's job to get close to the heart.
Jeez, I don't even know what to say.
We actually didn't make any progress on the case. I thought they were gonna give us a little bit more. No, they're just gonna end right here. Or do we instead go for the staircase? Because now we have the locksmith on our side. Whoa, we made it! 4 seconds left. Huzzah! I don't know how to pronounce this word. I got achievement. It's like Sisyphus, but like with Ian like the end of it, you know, like a person related to that. Sisyphean? I don't know. February 14th. Bid the soldiers shoot. Mizuki, Chapter 4, M3. Oh, okay, so we're gonna keep going a little bit.
Spill it already! I know you saw something that has to do with the case. That's what I would be yelling at you.
Mizuki, that's exactly what you yelled at him.
After seeing the Somnium, my game is a little off.
Somnium?
I looked into your dreams, Leon, using a special device. All I saw in there was, I love Kizzy! Kizzy, I love you! That's it. Nothing important.
Let's see. Also, a little more off-topic stuff. What would I do if I see someone crying? Make them laugh. Oh, that's ambition. Okay, fine. Let's see. Is this a good stopping point? We can go a little bit more. Let's go. So, do you like Kizzy?
Of frickin' course! I love her more than the Soyuz! Or any space shuttle for that matter!
What kind of comparison is that?
My thoughts exactly, but alright. Why does it keep turning the camera that way? I wonder. Huh. Weird. Okay. So, what did you see about... No, Leon, you're different.
Normally in Insomnia, you can see a person's true colors, who they really are. But you were different, Leon. Who you are on the outside is exactly who you are on the inside.
So, can you let me go?
Nope.
Now you know that I have nothing to hide, right?
You're still hiding stuff. What was it you saw about the HB case?
Like I said, I didn't see anything.
BS.
There has to be a mistake.
Fine. Let's hold off on what you saw earlier. But I do have a favor to ask.
You want me to pick that lock? But I said I'm not gonna do that. I already told you, I'm not unlocking anything for anyone anymore.
No matter what?
Yeah.
What if I told you I'll give you a whole photo album of Kizzy?
Nah.
In order to access the staircase, we need Liam's skills.
I can't get a warrant. It's a pain in the ass and it'll take too long.
It would also cause too much of a disturbance to destroy the door with heavy machinery. We need to keep this simple and quiet.
So we need to convince Lian.
Correct. Mizuki, you have a call.
From who?
I do not recognize the number. I cannot say.
Tara's telling you that he's kidnapped Kizzy. That's what it is.
Connect me.
Or not Tara. Wait, how does he know
We
your
don't
number?
have time. I'll keep it short. I just sent you something. It's not fake. This is a real video. Trust me. Goodbye.
Due to an improvement made a few years
What's
ago,
with her?
the words in the Sinker's brain can be converted into voice data and sent via phone line, which is why Lian couldn't hear Mizuki's words this time. And back then, Mizuki would keep hearing Date talking to himself, although he does have a habit of talking out loud. And Mizuki does this sometimes too. Anyway, back to this.
I don't know, but I have the video.
And
I'm
Lian can't see
opening
it either, because she can only see it in one eye.
Father! How could you do this?
There's nothing wrong with a parent caring for a child. If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. He's an ex-convict. You don't know what he's capable of.
He's probably done a lot
With a snap
less
of my
than you.
fingers, I could get him arrested again.
No.
Kizuna, think about it. This is what's best for the both of you.
What was that?
Unknown, but it looked similar to a wing sink.
Okay, putting aside the masked woman part, let's just say the video is brief.
It seems to be Kizuna being threatened by her father, Richie, to break up with Lian.
Or
That's
else.
so mean.
Hey, you've been quiet a long time.
Lian, listen.
Hold on, Mizuki. Don't tell him about the video. We may be able to use it as a bargaining chip.
Against?
Okay.
Against who? Richie?
Lian, if you agree to my favor, I'll share something you will really want to know.
Something I'd want to know.
Why Kizuna broke up with
It's
you.
about Kizzy.
And here we go. Nice to branch. Why? Did we get into the cathedral? Did he end up picking that lock? Or those locks? Does no one find those suspicious? No, and they're down here. This place doesn't look busted up at all.
This is totally crazy. The cathedral is completely rebuilt.
6 years is enough time for that.
With Nye's finances, that is.
Come on, they
So,
lost
what
a
are we
detective
doing
down
here?
here, and they're
Well,
and they couldn't investigate this place thoroughly. Freaking Colt just builds it back up, right under everyone's noses. I'm a little peeved at just like sand. I'd rate this like how everyone treats the good guys, including their own friends. It's ridiculous. Sacrificial pedestal. Who's getting sacrificed? No idea. Wonder where the hidden safe is. Anyway, maybe it's underneath the ritual platform. Yeah, the ritual platform kind of looks like it could be a sarcophagus of some kind. Anyway, so Lian, thank.
oh, I never thanked you.
Thanked me?
You opened the staircase locks.
Oh, that?
1, 3, 4,
That's
5,
no
6,
big deal.
7, 8
For
locks,
me,
I think.
It's like opening a pickle jar.
Ah, I see.
So, about the information.
And like I promised, I'll tell you that thing I was talking about.
Oh yeah! I almost forgot.
This guy is an airhead.
You were talking about breaking up with Kizzy at the park earlier, right?
Yeah?
What if everything she said was an act? A lie?
She didn't mean it?
Right, she was lying to you. But she had to.
What? Why?
Because her dad is an a-hole.
If you continue to protest, I will force the issue. With a snap of my fingers, I could get him arrested again.
There's something odd about this. Like, I mean, this is like typical of like the rich people characters. They're all stuck up like this, but this is so typical. He's a criminal. You don't know what he's capable of, but I could get him arrested for no reason. And I will do it because I'm a good man. I'm a father who cares about my child. But not about her happiness, apparently. Or her freedom. Or, you know, her at all. Rich people. In fiction. Hopefully real life rich people are nicer, but who can say? I'm not certain I know any rich people in real life, so who can say?
Seriously? Ricci said that?
Yeah.
I do know a lot of broke nerds, though.
So basically, she had to lie to protect you.
Yeah. Kizzy.
Isn't that a relief?
Yeah, but it hurts me to think about what went through her head when she said that stuff. But I guess I should be happy.
I am having a very difficult time understanding his type.
Alright, now about why we're here.
There should be a hidden safe around here. I came here to look for it.
Is there hidden treasure?
If there is, we'll split it 50-50. But that's not what
Thanks
I'm
for
here
learning.
for.
I'll catch you around, man.
I'm here for a file. It might be a big lead.
A file? Anyway, where's the safe?
Hold on, let me look.
Should I help too?
No, it's fine. I can just use my superpowers.
Your what?
Just hold on a second.
Oh my god. I was gonna comment on this earlier. I was like, really? You lost a detective down here. There was a criminal hiding here. There are multiple bombs. And you... I guess both the AI bombs were damaged, so they couldn't get video proof of the cultists down here attacking you guys. But aren't the bombs enough evidence? No, you guys couldn't... You guys couldn't arrest them. You couldn't further investigate this area. It's like, what? Staircase was destroyed? Then how did you guys get out? If you guys can get out, then there's a way to get in. And, you know, I was like, you have 2 detectives with X-ray, and you couldn't find the safe. I'm like, oh, okay. Right after they're talking about some dense materials. Okay, it's like, okay, they probably got, like, lead on it or something. You know, something like that. They're like, oh, yeah, you can't penetrate with X-ray. She's gonna freaking X-ray the place. That irks me to no end. Well,
What?
half a body.
That's... Mizuki. I know.
It's Riichi's Chieta's body, isn't it? Oh, there comes out the pipe. She's just gonna bonk it open.
Hiya! This is...
You gotta be kidding.
Wait, who's that? Who?
I do not know who this is, but...
Is that a mask
They're
or...
another victim of the HB case.
Wait, it's a suit. Is that Jin Furue? February 15th. Sweet Silent Thought. Mizuki, Chapter 5, M3. Is this the furthest we've gotten, like, in terms of, like, just number of days? On any given path / time period? It's snowing. Interesting. Who? Is this who Terra actually is, and Jin just like took over his appearance for some odd reason? Like, I don't get it. There's too much that doesn't add up. You okay?
No, I'm not okay. I'm at my limit here. Seeing dead bodies back to back like this?
Yeah, imagine when you see your own parents and bodies back to back like that. Mizuki's definitely made of sterner stuff than like most people in this entire
Mizuki,
existence.
I understand why you wouldn't want to look too closely at the corpse, but it needs to be done.
I can interact with the wall. Does that not strike you as suspicious? This particular section of wall, there's a door here. You know, last time... Well, okay, I can't think of a specific instance, but there probably been like 2-3 times where your character would be like, dude, that's not important right now. Or we worry about that later, and turns out to be something uber important.
That face. Synthetic skin made from chitin. Often used for skin transplants for burn patients.
So there's no way of telling who this person really is by their face.
At the very least, it appears that terror got to them. The cut section is identical to the other victims.
Which would mean this person was in the Horodori Institute basement too.
That would be the case. Estimated time of death is February 10th, 12 o'clock.
That's when...
Yes. Jin's left half that was found at the stadium had the same estimated time of death.
Even you could...
Damn! I have no idea what's going on.
Okay. So, thought here. If you could... Okay. So, we have this mysterious case, right? This half-body case. Where you have impossible stuff going on. Well, I'm okay. Well, the impossible thing was his body's been cut perfectly in half. But 6 years later, we found the left half of someone's half. Identical down to the genetic level. Once again, how far can you go with this genetic manipulation? And does it involve hair style and color and all that stuff as well? Well, hair color probably. But hair length and hairstyle as well? My guess is that that wasn't actually Jin's other half. That was just a half someone cooked up using his DNA to make it look like a mysterious incident. I guess they're trying to bug out the world. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Feels like they're just trying to weird out the police. Anyway, let's keep going.
All of this is totally beyond me.
I am also at a loss. But it is our job to make the incomprehensible comprehensible. What do we need to do to accomplish that?
Find leads?
What is the biggest lead that we have right now?
That's,
Guess whatever she was looking at was really important. Something she didn't want anyone to know.
Tokiko's file!
We should look through it now. That is the reason we came here after all.
Yeah, let's find it.
It's a hidden safe!
Just as Shoma said.
The safe is in the wall.
Is there some kind of mechanism that slides the safe into the wall?
Like what?
A switch, a button, an input device?
Human sacrifice, that's how you slide the safe open. That would be ridiculous if it was true.
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm trying to bring this whole place down.
It was getting really annoying, so...
Hey, she
Did you
succeeded.
smash apart Rubik's Cubes to rearrange the colors?
I bet she has.
Whatever, it worked, didn't it?
Escape room operators would hate you.
In any case, even I don't think I can get this safe open.
Then...
Right. Hey, Leon.
Dude, get over here.
Yeah, got it.
Surely there won't be a body inside this one.
It's open.
There it is!
That the file you were talking about?
Probably.
I'm glad I could help, but I do not want to know what's inside. I don't want to get involved in any more trouble.
There's so much trouble. That expression he's making, Tail.
Now, Mizuki.
Yeah?
I think I got a fly on me. She turned the page on the file.
It is a printout from a PC. It begins like this. Everything is here for the Freyer. Tokiko Shigure.
So Tokiko wrote this?
No, someone wrote
Yes.
for her.
What does she mean by flayer?
Unknown. Let's keep reading it.
Wait. Okay, so that's a signature. Like, if there was a dash, I would totally think it was that. Otherwise, it's like, pause for dramatic effect. Everything's here for the Frayer. Tokiko, Shigure. Alright, fine. Fine. Open up a random page and read it.
Tumors on the right side of the body. I only discovered these symptoms when he was 5 years old. He was taken by the Furuwe family, yes. But he is my son. I spend all my days thinking about ways to save him. Then, Chikara reached out to me with a way to save Jin. When I first heard his idea, I was mortified and angry. His plan was this: kidnap a child with DNA as close as possible to Jin's, and transplant their organs as needed.
Ah, that must be terror.
The very idea made me tremble with fear and trepidation. But thinking about my son, I reluctantly agreed. Chikara began traveling the country to collect DNA samples from children in orphanages. After a while, he found a child with the exact same genotype as Jin. Uru Samazuki. He was 6 years old and held at Iowan. Late at night, Chikara and I broke into the facility, shot him with tranquilizers, and took him away.
This was a kid that disappeared. The one that even after he was gone, Riichi was just like, we don't need no cameras here. We don't need no security here. What do you mean children disappeared under my watch? It definitely didn't happen, even though it just happened.
The transplants happened for years, more than a decade. From Uru's right half to Jin's right half. And ultimately, the right half of his face as well. All the while, Uru was under Chikara's complete control. He was held captive in the basement of the Institute, like an animal raised solely to be Jin's donor. I went to go see Uru many times. It may sound hypocritical or contradictory, but I felt sorry for him. Uru desired my love and attention. He looked up to me, even though he knew I was one of his kidnappers.
Even though he knew you were slowly killing him.
Of knives. This world is not real, and therefore, your pain is not real either.
Convenient, isn't it?
That is what I bestowed upon him.
Don't worry, we're not really hurting you.
Intensity as he listened. He wanted to be useful to me one day, so he began studying. Over time, my doubts and guilt rose up inside me. Suicidal ideation became impossible to resist. One fateful day, I slit my wrists with the intention of ending my life. Fortunately or unfortunately, I failed. I wavered between life and death, but eventually recovered. And I was blessed with a revelation. This world is only a simulation. I, of course, already knew this truth, as it was central to Nai's teachings. But in that moment, I truly understood the meaning behind those words. As I learned of the great deception that is this world, I lost all emotion.
That'll explain why she sounds like this. I mean, sort of explained it. Sort of. Gives a time frame, doesn't really explain it. There's more, but it would take forever to read everything, so Mizuki skimmed through the pages.
Got it. Scan complete.
Oh,
I've
so I'm
already
gonna scan
processed
it. Got
everything
it.
written there.
Thanks. But why did you show up all of a sudden?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
I think that's what she said the first time she showed herself in the first game as well. I can't keep the impish and the crazy straight. Oh, okay, hey, we got rid of this one. So we probably got brave and crazy already, I think. Name of a horse. Oh no. Okay. Get back to this. So, half-face transplant.
Right. The tumors appeared on the skin as well. Ultimately, it reached the right half of Jin's face. When I say right half, I mean from Jin's perspective. The tumors covered the whole right side of his face. Those were all removed. And afterward, the skin of the right half of Uru's face was transplanted onto Jin.
Uh-huh. Why didn't they just translate the whole face?
The left half of Jin's face had a unique percent-shaped mark.
A percent-shaped mark?
After Chikara left Nyes, he became a follower of the cult called the Order of Percent. To them, the percent mark had a special meaning.
The mark of a percent is a holy sign of the Creator.
Chikara would not dare remove such a sacred mark from Jin's face, which is why the left half of Jin's face was left untouched. Within the file were photos of Jin Furue and Uru Somazuki before the transplant. This is what Jin Furue looked like.
What?
I understand you want to say something, but please let me continue. Next is Uru. This is what Uru looked like.
Yeah?
What?
Eh? Eh? Wait, so that was Terror we met then? But, I mean, Jin didn't look like he had a half and half face. Didn't look like he had a two-face thing going on. So Terror was Uru then? We only saw the left half of his face when the helmet cracked open, but what? Alright, summarize that thing for me.
Okay. I don't get any of this.
I understand you are confused, so allow me to condense the information. After the transplant, Jin looked like this.
The right half of his face was Uru's. The left half was the original.
Untouched to preserve the percent mark.
What happened to Uru after he lost the right side of his face?
The part of his face that he lost was then covered by a chitinous material, a synthetic skin.
Artificial skin?
Correct. The corpse is Uru Somazuki.
How can that be?
Technically, half of Uru Somazuki.
Where is the other half?
It was in the stadium.
You already know.
The left half of the corpse at the stadium on the 10th. That was Uru too?
Yes. And of course, 6 years ago on February 10th, the body found at Devaita was Jin Furue's right half. So, this and this are two different people. It is easy to understand why the mistake of thinking they were the same person was made. Their faces are identical.
And apparently 6 years of aging doesn't change that.
Besides the fact that they are mirror images. But that is not the only reason. When the body was found at the stadium, the DNA sample used for comparison was DNA taken from Jin's organs. The corpse had lost almost all of its blood, and the body was extraordinarily damaged by fire. Therefore, the DNA samples had to be taken from the organs found at the scene. And because those were originally taken from Uru, it of course follows that they match.
That's how the two bodies were determined to be the same person.
Yes.
Okay, then who's Terror? Because we accounted for both the left and right side of Uru's face. So, like, who or what is Terror? What? Although supposedly Jin has transcended death, so If I know. But that wasn't Jin, that was Uru then. Weird. Okay, what are Jin's face in the media?
Edited by using a mirror image of the right side of his face. Jin never appeared publicly. The photos were all provided by him.
Makes sense. Okay, and what about the slicer? I'm assuming that it doesn't just slice people in half, but it's supposed to do things like cut someone's face and use that part of their skin.
That body was not a part of the HB case. It was already in the basement. Chikara must have been experimenting with different procedures before deciding on organ transplants. Therefore...
I don't know, like cutting two bodies in half right down the middle? And then you combine the left half of one with the right half of the other?
Combining bodies? Yes. It seems Chikara was attempting to combine the donor's right half with Jin's left half. Which is why there are two slicing machines.
How would that even work?
It wouldn't. Which is why he came up with the organ transplant idea, which was far more realistic.
He came up with an elaborate machine to slice people perfectly down the half. Perfectly in half, right down the middle, to the point that the cops are completely baffled by it. Before you decide, you know what, let's stick to organ transplants. Like, really? Really? Okay, so, Jin Furue, what the heck is going on?
As indicated in the file, Jin Furue was Tokiko Shigure's son, and his father was...
37 years ago, when Tokiko was 23, she became pregnant with this child.
So the child the masked woman was talking about was Jin.
Yeah.
Now we know who Terror is.
Really, I'm kind of lost.
The diary in the basement of Horridori Institute. Terror definitely wrote it.
It was Uru being kept there.
Terror was Uru.
Undoubtedly.
But Uru is...
Yes, he is no longer alive.
Uru died February 10th this year. What about the other victims? Who killed them?
Unknown.
Yeah? What? Huh? Okay, look, this is a... Okay.
Leon!
Kizzy!
We're gonna stop with that cliffhanger. No matter how much time I give to process, give myself time to process, I probably will not be able to figure this out. I need to continue with the story. However, this next part almost certainly doesn't have any direct relationship to what we just saw. So I'm just gonna save and call it quits. Holy crap. No, I have no words. I'm not clever enough to figure this out. Although they actually did pull a stunt like that. Like, they pulled a so-and-so was already dead in the first game, but it was through a different method. Oh well, I guess we'll have to figure out later. For now, thanks for joining me. Hope y'all had some fun, and, well, stay safe. Enjoy your evening, or afternoon, whatever, morning. And I'll see you around. Till then, goodbye.